Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rab Rogers Field. We're on the campus of Ouachita Baptist University, and we got Tiger baseball for you. It's the Harding Bison sitting at 4-1 after the loss to the Ouachita Baptist Tigers in Game 1, 8-3. OBU coming up big, had an 8-0 lead. Harding scoring 3 in the top of the first, eventually making the final score 8-3. The story of the first game, though, was Luke Skaggs on the mound for the Tigers. 7 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, and 5 strikeouts for the Tigers. We'll see if they can keep that effort up here in Game 2. The Tigers improved to 2-5 on the year with the win over Harding, 1-3 in conference play, picking up their first victory of this young conference season. We'll have the lineup for you here for the Harding Bison. If I can get it for you. Number 10, Michael Chrisman in left field. Number 12, Connor Kelly at shortstop. Number 3, Luke Vandover at second base. Number 24, Harrison Heffley at first base. Number 4, David Butterfield at third base. Number 7, Cody Smith in center field. Number 20, Caleb Stoll at DH. Number 14, Brendan Parrott at catcher. And number 15, Chris Witzke in right field. Starting pitcher for the Tigers is number 23, Ty Hawker, sitting at 1-0 on the season with a 1.8 ERA. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and grounded to the left side, through into left field for a base hit. Chrisman starts off this one with a single in the hole to left field. The Bisons have their first man on in the top of the first. That will bring up number 12, Connor Kelly, the shortstop. Hitting .333 on the year with 1 home run. Here's the set by Hawker. First pitch is high and in, ball 1. Curveball in the dirt, ball 2. And that is Garrett Hermes on the mound, so my apologies for the Tigers. Garrett Hermes on the mound. Count is 2-0 on Kelly. Check on the runner at first. He's back safely. A bit of a bigger lead for Chrisman over there at first base. We'll see if he wants to run. Here's the 2-0. 9 in, ball 3 on Kelly. Hermes 0-1 on the season with a 13.5 ERA for the Tigers in 2 innings pitched. Here's the 3-0. That one is on the inside corner, strike called. Three-one on the way. That one is laced into center field. Back goes the center fielder, still going back on the track at the wall. That one is gone. Over the center field fence, home run for Connor Kelly. The Bisons have a 2-0 lead, 2 batters into this one. That one was a frozen rope right over the center field fence. So a home run for Kelly. That's his second on the year. Bisons with a 2-0 lead. We'll see if Hermes can regroup here as Luke Vandover, the second baseman, steps in for Harding. First pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Good fastball inside. Wind up and the pitch, curveball. Good pitch, just a little bit low. Evens the count at 1-1. Another breaking ball. That one drops in this time. for strike number 2. So Hermes ahead in the count 1-2. We'll see if he can put Vandover away. Kick and the 1-2 fastball on the ground to the shortstop. That is Sowell, up and over to first in time. So Vandover grounds out for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Harrison Heffley, the first baseman for the Bisons. Hitting .294 on the year. Good fastball in at the knees, strike called. Here's the 0-1, another fastball on the right side. Good play there by Schrader to retire Heffley. So after the home run, 2 quick outs for Hermes. As David Butterfield, senior third baseman for Harding, will step in. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, breaking ball, low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 fastball. That'll be a strike called on the inside corner. Two outs, nobody on, 1-1 the count. Breaking ball on the ground to third. Play is made over to first in time to retire Butterfield. So after the home run by Kelly, 3 quick outs by Hermes, but not before the Bisons grab a quick 2-0 lead. 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. As we head to the bottom of the first. We'll give you the lineup real quick for the Ouachita Tigers. In left field, number 22, Cade Burris. Playing third base, number 2, Tyler Reebok. In center field, number 1, Lewis Steen. Catching, number 21, Cade McBride. First base, number 15, Cole Kelly. Batting 6th, number 11 in the DH this afternoon, Blake Tubbs. In right field, number 5, Pierce Mitchum. Batting 8th, the second baseman, C.W. Schrader. And batting 9th, the shortstop, Simmons Sowell. On the mound for the Harding Bison, it will be Ty Hawker. He does have a 1.8 ERA, 1-0 on the season in 1 start, 5 innings pitched in his 1 start this season, allowing 1 earned run with 7 strikeouts. We'll see if the Tigers can get on him early. Here at Rab Rogers Field. Once again, the Tigers did come away with their first conference victory in Game 1. An 8-3 win over the Bison. So we're set here in the bottom of the first. Cade Burris will step in for Ouachita. Burris hitting .353 on the year with 2 RBIs and 4 runs scored. First pitch on the way by Hawker. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Here's the 0-1, that one's high. Outside ball 2. 2-1 count now here for Cade Burris. Wind is blowing left to right here at Rab Rogers Field. Beautiful day for baseball. 2-1 pitch, that one's high. Ball 3, so a hitter's count right here for Burris. Expect a fastball here. 3-1 pitch, fastball, strike called right down the middle. Full count, 3-2. For Cade Burris. Here's the wind and the delivery by Hawker. That one's high, leadoff walk. So good start for Ouachita, looking to answer after the home run in the top of the first by Kelly. Good at bat there by Burris, drawing the walk. And it'll bring in Tyler Reebok, third baseman for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. Big swing there by Reebok, who in game 1 went 2 for 5 with a run scored and an RBI. One of the best hitters for the Tigers. Was among the nation's leaders in home runs last year before COVID-19 pandemic canceled the season. Here's a check on the runner at first. And Burris is back safely. Here's the set. And the 0-1 is on the way. Breaking ball, that one is a little bit low. For ball 1. Here's the 1-1, breaking ball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, Parrott. Good job of keeping that one in front. Holding Burris at first. Hawker set, the 2-1 on the way. Fastball on the outside corner, strike called. Evens the count at 2-2. Two on the way, breaking ball. That one's a little bit high, so 3-2 the count. Burris is at first, no outs. We'll see if the Tigers want to start the runner with a 3-2 count on Reebok. Hecker is set, and the pitch on the way. That one's outside, another walk, so back-to-back walks here to start the first inning for the Tigers. Not what you want if you're Harding, but now Ouachita has a little bit of a rally going right here with Lewis Steen at the plate. Runners on first and second and nobody out. Steen hitting .286 on the year. The first pitch, Hecker is high and wide, ball 1. Golden opportunity here for the Tigers. First and second, nobody out after back-to-back walks. Here's the 1-0 on the way. Fastball popped up. It's in shallow right field. Who wants it? The second baseman going back. He'll make the play. Tough play over the shoulder as the right fielder was shaded into right center. Had to go a long way, but the second baseman, that is Vandover, going out into shallow right field and making the play for the first out of the inning. The runner's still at first and second. The Tigers don't advance the runners, but it will bring up Cade McBride, the catcher, looking to do some damage here with a runner in scoring position. First pitch on the way. Runner from first started. That is Reebok. Started to go, but then once he saw that Burris was not stealing, he put on the brakes and scurried back to first base. Here's the 1-0 on the way. Fouled off over towards the Tigers dugout, using the count at 1-1. Hecker looking to work out of some trouble here in the bottom of the first. He was given a 2-0 lead after the home run in the first by Connor Kelly. Frozen rope right over the center field fence. Here's the 1-1 on the way. Fastball popped up. I believe that will go out of play. Will it stay in? Just out of play over near the batting cages. Just falls out of play, so 1-2 the count on McBride. Set by Hecker, looking to work out of trouble here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch into right center field. Back goes the right fielder. He will make the play. The runner from second tags, as does Reebok, looking to get to second place. Good base running there by the Tigers as both runners tag up. Burris and Reebok doing a great job on the base paths. McBride flies out to right field. But once again, good base running has runners on second and third for Cole Kelly. Big spot right here early in this game. Back-to-back walks to start this inning for the Tigers. You don't want to strand these two runners and miss out on a golden opportunity here looking to tie the game. Well-placed base hit into the outfield would likely tie the game up. Swing and a miss. Fastball high and tight. As Hecker once again looking to get out of this jam. The 0-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Kelly's in the hole 0-2 with 2 outs and runners on second and third. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike three. And that brings an end to the first inning. Tigers miss out on an opportunity to tie the game at 2. Hecker works out of a jam, and the Bisons still have a 2-0 lead at the end of the first inning. There were no runs, no hits, and no errors in the bottom of the first. So Garrett Hermes will look to get back on the mound and get his second inning started. Once again in the first inning, you're just now joining us. A slap single to left field by Michael Christman started the game for the Bisons. Then a home run over the center field wall by Connor Kelly put the Bisons up 2-0. After that, Hermes really settled in, got 3 ground outs, one to the shortstop, 1 to second, and 1 to third to retire the side in the first inning. Tigers in the bottom half of the first had a rally going with leadoff walks, but then Ty Hecker worked out of trouble for the Bisons to preserve the 2-0 lead. It will be Cody Smith, the junior center fielder, up to bat for Harding to start off this second inning. He takes the first pitch in at the knees, strike one. The 0-1 fouled back to the backstop. Brings the count to 0-2. The 0-2 on the way. Fastball outside. He hit his spot. That's exactly where McBride set up on the 0-2 pitch. Brings the count to 1-2. Here's the windup and the delivery. Swung on and missed. Curveball in the dirt. McBride will make the throw over to Kelly at first to retire Smith. Good pitch from Hermes for his first strikeout of the game. Now stepping in the DH, Caleb Stoll, hitting 154 on the year for Harding. That one's laced down the left field line, foul ball. Comes the 0-1. Breaking ball, flied in the air to left field. That is Burris under it. He makes the grab. Out number 2 here in the top of the second. Brendan Parrott set to step in, for the Bisons. He's the catcher this afternoon. First pitch to him is a breaking ball. Backs up on Hermes, but still gets the call for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Fastball fouled back to the screen. Strike 2. Good work here by Hermes so far in the top of the second. He's making quick work of Harding, looking to retire the side. Up 0-2 on the count to Parrott. Here's the wind and the 0-2 pitch on the way. Fastball high. Brings the count to 1-2. Pitch on the way, breaking ball on the ground to third. Reebok has it, pumps over to first in time to grab Parrott and retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Bisons in the top of the second, and good work by Hermes. And a very quick inning by the Tiger pitcher. So we will take a break as we head to the bottom of the second. Tigers trailing 2-0, looking to tie it up in the bottom of the second. You're watching Ouachita Tiger Baseball on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. And we're back here from Rad Rogers Field. Tigers trail 2-0 as we head into the bottom of the second inning. It will be coming up for the Tigers this inning. Blake Tubbs, Pierce Mitchum, C.W. Schrader, if anyone gets on, Simmons Sowell for Ouachita as they look to cut into this lead a little bit here in the bottom of the second inning. And the bottom of the first, if you weren't with us, the Tigers started the game with back-to-back walks by Ty Hecker, the pitcher for Harding this afternoon, but couldn't cash in on the opportunity after 2 flyouts and a strikeout by McBride, Steen, and Kelly. So it will be once again Blake Tubbs leading off for the Tigers in the bottom of the second. First pitch on the way to Tubbs, fouled back to the screen, strike 1. Tubbs is the DH this afternoon for Ouachita. As he swings and misses over the top of a changeup, strike two. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Just got a piece, did Tubbs. A little bit of a half swing right there, but he made contact and fouled it back to the screen. Here's the 0-2 breaking ball. Fouled off yet again. So Tubbs staying alive right here, battling against Hecker. Wind and the delivery. Another breaking ball. Good eye there from Tubbs. He laid off that one in the dirt. Ball one. Here's the 1-2. Fastball just inside. A tough take right there by Tubbs, but a good one as the umpire deemed it a ball. Fastball low. Now that runs the count full at 3-2. We'll see if the Tigers can start this inning like they did the first with the leadoff walk. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up and out of play behind the first base dugout. Good at bat here by Tubbs. The 3-2 is outside, ball four. So a great at-bat right there by Blake Tubbs to start this inning for Ouachita. Just like the Tigers started the first, the leadoff walk here in the second. I'll bring up Pierce Mitchum for the Tigers. First pitch on the way, fouled back and out of play. Mitchum on the year hitting an even 200 with 1 home run and 2 runs scored. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Fastball laced into right field. Back goes the right fielder, still going back. He will make the grab. An outstanding play in right field by Chris Witzke of Harding, running back all the way back to the warning track on a line drive hit by Mitchum. But he makes the grab, and Tubbs scurries back in safely to first base. So C.W. Schrader stepping into the box for Ouachita. Tiger second baseman this afternoon. First pitch on the way. Fastball lined in the left center field gap. That's going to be a base hit, and it will send Tubbs all the way to third base. Good base running first to third by Tubbs on the single by Schrader. Tigers have something going here in the bottom of the second. First and third, 1 out. Simmons Sowell stepping in for Ouachita. Looking to drive in Tubbs from third base. 1 out. Runners on first and third for the Tigers here in the bottom of the second. They still trail 2-0 after the home run in the first inning by Connor Kelly. Here's the set by Hecker. First pitch on the way, in at the knees, strike one. Outfield playing straight up. Middle infield at double play depth. Here's the 0-1 to Sowell. Inside, ball one, good take there. Evens the count at 1-1. Tigers really need to cash in right here. First and third, one out. Here's the 1-1 pitch, breaking ball into right field, down the right field line. It will be a fair ball, and Tubbs will score from third. Going all the way to third is Schrader on the single by Sowell. He drops it in just fair down the right field line. Drives in the first run of the game for Ouachita. And now trailing 2-1, still first and third, one out. Cade Burris stepping back in for the Tigers, walked in his first plate appearance in the first inning. First and third, one out. Pitch on the way, breaking ball. It gets away from the catcher. That allows Sowell to advance to second base. Schrader does stay at third, but it does take away the double play opportunity for Harding. Now, if Burris can get a well-placed single into the outfield, it would give the Tigers the lead. Here's the 1-0 pitch, fastball on the outside corner, strike one. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back to the screen. Strike two. Big spot here, 1-2 pitch on the way, breaking ball, strike three called. A beautiful pitch from Hecker. It freezes Burris, and that is a big strikeout for Harding, just what the doctor ordered for Ty Hecker. So it's going to be up to Tyler Reebok. Going to be up to Tyler Reebok here with runners on second and third, two outs. Tigers trailing 2-1 here in the bottom of the second. Beautiful pitch there by Hecker to get Burris. First pitch to Reebok, breaking ball on the outside corner, strike one. Reebok will step out. Hecker is set, and the 0-1 on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. A big swing there by Reebok. He's in the hole 0-2. Oh and 2 the count, two outs, runners on second and third. Tigers trail 2-1. Here's the 0-2 pitch, fastball down and away. Ball one. Outfield is shading Reebok to the right as the 1-2 pitch is on the way. Breaking ball. It's bounced to the right side, foul. So we'll do it again. Base hit for the Tigers right here would be huge. Hecker sets the 1-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball into center field. A base hit for Riebach. The runner scores from third. Here comes, that is Sowell from second. He scores as well. So a big 2-out base hit, a 2-strike base hit for Riebach gives the Tigers a 3-2 lead. Clutch base hit right there from Tyler Riebach. Looked like Hecker was going to work out of trouble right there and still have the lead going into the top of the third, but a good piece of hitting there by Riebach on the 1-2 breaking ball right into center field, and it scores 2. So Lewis Steen will step in for Ouachita as the inning is extended. First pitch on the way. Fastball high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 on the way. Up and away, ball 2. This inning all started with a leadoff walk, just like the first inning did. Hecker was able to work out of trouble in the first, but not here in the second, giving up 3 runs to Ouachita. 2-0 pitch, down and away for ball 3. 3-0 count here for Steen. We'll see if they give him the take sign or if they let him swing away. The kick and the pitch. Right down central. Strike 1. The 3-1 pitch on the way. Popped up behind the plate. The catcher wants it. He does not make the play as he overran the ball. It fell right behind him. Always a tough play for the catcher behind the plate, trying to catch a pop-up. At that time, the play was not made by Brendan Parrott, so Steen stays alive as the count is now full at 3-2. The runner from first, that is Riebach, will be going on the pitch. There goes Riebach. Pitches low for ball 4. So the second walk of the inning, the 4th this afternoon, as the Tigers now have runners at first and second. We will have a visit at the mound. As they go out to talk to Hecker. Once again, this inning all started with a leadoff walk to Tubbs, a line out to right field by Mitchum, then back-to-back singles by Schrader and Sowell. Got the Tigers on the board. Then a big 2-out, 2-strike base hit by Riebach has given the Tigers a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the second inning. So Cade McBride, the catcher this afternoon for the Tigers, will step in. Runners at first and second. Tigers not done yet here in the bottom of the second. Back on even more. Here's the set by Hecker. Pitch is on the way. Breaking ball low. Ball 1. The kick and the 1-0. Fastball driven down the left field line. It's going to go back. Drilled that one down the left field line. If it had been fair, it would have been long gone. But it hooked foul. Evens the count at 1-1. The runners go. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and a great piece of hitting there by McBride. Coming in to score is Reebok. Steen will hold at third on a hit and run, and a great piece of hitting there by McBride. Hit the ball right where the second baseman would have been standing had it not been for the runners going, but that extends the Tiger lead to 4-2 with runners now on first and third and 2 outs. Cole Kelly will step in for the Tigers. Struck out in his first at-bat last inning. Tigers hold a 4-2 lead, first and third, 2 outs. First pitch to Kelly is in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 on the way, breaking ball on the outside corner, strike 2. Going to the count to Kelly. And here's the pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Inside of fastball ties Kelly up, but not before a big inning for the Tigers. 4 runs scored. On 4 hits, all of them singles for the Tigers. No errors committed by Harding, but the Tigers do have a 4-2 lead as we head to the top of the third. We do want to apologize for some technical difficulties with the audio. We know sometimes the sound has been messing up here as we've gone along in this game, so we apologize for that. We're doing everything we can to get that fixed, so the sound will be raring and ready to go here for the rest of this game. Leading off this inning for the Bisons, it will be the right fielder Chris Witzke, Chrisman, and Connor Kelly, if anyone gets on Luke Vandover for Harding here in the top of the third. Big inning, though, for Ouachita in the bottom of the second. 4-run score. They have a 4-2 lead as the offense showed up in the bottom of the second, and Garrett Hermes, after the home run from Kelly in the first, has really settled in, retired the last 6 as Witzke steps in here in the top of the third. First pitch on the way to Witzke is a little bit low, ball 1. Witzke hitting .286 on the year. 2 RBIs, 4 runs scored. Wind up and the pitch, swung on and belted into the right center field gap. Outfielders on the run. It will not be caught. Oh, no, it will be caught. What an outstanding play. It will be caught, and what a play by Lewis Steen in center field, making the grab, sliding and diving on the warning track and making the play. I couldn't tell if it was caught or not. The outfield umpire on the first baseline running out never signaled, and then finally he did signal out. But what an outstanding play by Steen in center field. Had to go a long ways to catch that one. As Mitchum was tracking it down too, but it was eventually Steen that made the play. So 1 out. First pitch on the way is a breaking ball to Chrisman. A 1's high and away, evens the count at 1-1. Chrisman once again singled his first at bat through the left side to lead off the game. 1-1, fastball on the outside corner, strike 2. The wind and the delivery in the dirt for ball 2. We'll see if Hermes wants to go to the breaking ball here with the count at 2-2. Hermes winds and fires in the dirt again. So 3-2 full count with nobody on and 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Here's the payoff pitch, swung on and fouled just to the right of first base. That one is low for ball 4, so first walk given up by Hermes. Puts Chrisman on first for Kelly with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. Once again, Kelly did homer his first at bat. A line shot over center field wall. First pitch on the way is low for ball 1. Hermes looking for the double play right here, would end the inning. Tigers lead 4-2. Pitch on the way, breaking ball, laced into left field, right at the left fielder Burris. He makes the play for out number 2. That will bring up the second baseman, Luke Vandover. Grounded out to Sowell over at short. His first at bat as that one gets away from McBride. It allows Chrisman to advance to second base on the wild pitch. Big at bat right here for Vandover. You got 2 outs. A big spot for Hermes as well. 2 outs, runner on second. Tigers leading 4-2 in a shutdown inning. Would not like to give up a run here. Want to preserve that 4-2 lead. Want to know the count to Vandover. Hermes will step off. On deck is Harrison Heffley for Harding. Here's the 1-0 by Hermes. A good pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1. Here's the set by Hermes. 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball in the dirt. A good block there by McBride to keep that one in front. Holds Chrisman. Second base. Here's the kick and the 2-1 on the way. Fastball into the knees. A great pitch there from Hermes. One more strike and you're out of this inning. Hermes looks in, gets his sign. Here's the set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Breaking ball in the dirt. Runs the count full to 3-2. Here with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. Big pitch right here. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good breaking ball on the 3-2 count from Hermes. Gets Vandover. The Tigers retire the side and the top of the 3rd. No runs, no hits, and no errors In the top of the third, we head to the bottom of the third. Tigers still holding a 4-2 lead. We'll take a break as we get ready for the bottom of the third. Tigers lead 4-2 here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
At all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Back here from Rad Rogers Field as we get set for the bottom of the third inning. The Tigers hold a 4-2 lead over the Harding Bisons. Had a 4-run bottom of the second. They'll look to capitalize on that here in the bottom of the third as Blake Tubbs leads off for the Tigers, the same man that led off the bottom of the second for Ouachita as they battled around in that 4-run inning. It's still Ty Hecker on the mound for the Bisons. Got in a little bit of trouble in that second inning. As I mentioned, had a mound visit from the pitching coach of Harding, but he's still in there looking to rebound here in the bottom of the third. In the first and the second inning, both innings have started off with a leadoff walk for Hecker. Not exactly what you want if you're looking for a shutdown inning, but we'll see what Tubbs can do here, stepping in, leading off in the bottom of the third. As I mentioned, worked a walk in his first at-bat, first plate appearance, I should say, in the second inning. First pitch on the way is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1 on the way from Hecker, inside, ball one. Oh, he did call it a strike. My apologies. Thought that one looked a little bit inside, but umpire calls a strike. So 0-2 on the way, but a good piece of hitting there by Tubbs. A great play by the second baseman. He dives over to first in time to grab Tubbs. A great play by the second baseman diving to his right. That's Vandover. Been a good play by him earlier in the game, going out into shallow right field and catching a pop-up, and that time diving to his right, fielding the ground ball. Good play from him. So Mitchum will step in for Ouachita, lined to right field. His first time up. Pitch on the way in the dirt, ball one. Here's the 1-0. That's a line down the left field line. Fair ball just inside the left field line. Mitchum will round first, head to second. He will stand up with a double. Nice job there for Pierce Mitchum, the first extra base hit of the game for the Tigers. Line that one down the left field line for a stand-up double. So that'll bring in Schrader. He came up with a big hit last inning for the Tigers to extend the rally. First pitch on the way, breaking ball, a little bit high. Ball one. Tigers 4 runs on 5 hits. Harding 2 runs on 2 hits. Here's the 1-0, fastball low. Brings the count to 2-0. Hitters count right here for Schrader. Here's the set and the pitch. Upcoming from Hecker. That one's just a shot down the left field line. It's going to go into the corner. It'll score Mitchum from second. Schrader on his way to second. He has a stand-up double, back-to-back doubles for Ouachita. They now have a 5-2 lead. The bats are rolling this afternoon for the Tigers. So Sowell will step in for Ouachita. He singled in his first at that last inning. Big part of that rally, the 4-run second inning. Tigers lead 5-2 here in the bottom of the third. One out, runner on second for Sowell. First pitch is on the way in the dirt, ball one. We're going to have another mound visit. We'll see if the Bisons want to make a move. I believe they will, as there is someone warming up in the bullpen, and yes, they will make a move. We'll see who that pitcher is. As Hecker's day is done, so they will be bringing in number 11, Carter McCall. He is a junior handed pitcher for the Harding Bisons from St. Charles, Missouri. See if we can get some stats on him for you. Last year, McCall went 1-0 with a 5.4 ERA. Was his first year with Harding. Transferred over from Westminster, Christian Academy. This is his second appearance, and he has only pitched 2 innings this season, so we'll see how long the Bisons want to go with him. Giving up 1 hit, 1 run. No strikeouts on the year for McCall. Tigers do lead, 5-2. They will have a runner on second. That's Schrader. Start of the inning with a ground out by Tubbs. Then back-to-back doubles from Mitchum and Schrader. Have the Tigers in business here in the bottom of the third. The count is 1-0 on Sowell as they pulled Hecker in the middle of the at-bat. So McCall into the game for Harding. Sowell back into the box. The count is 1-0. 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Tigers lead 5-2 with a runner on second. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball is flied into center field. Center fielder is under it. He makes the play. Cody Smith in center field making the play for the Bisons. That's out number 2. So top of the order up for Ouachita. Cade Burris stepping in. We'll have another 2-out base hit right here with the runner in scoring position. Pitch on the way, in there for strike 1. Here's the set by McCall. Kick in the 0-1. Fastball Line back to the screen for strike two. McCall looked like he had a pretty good breaking ball. He was throwing his warm-up pitches. We'll see if he goes to that right here with an 0-2 count on Burris. Here's the set, the 0-2 on the way. Fastball high for ball one. Here's the set by McCall. 1-2 on the way. Breaking ball is slide down the right field line. It'll go out of play on the top of the batting cages down there. Out of play down the right field line. So Burris stays alive. Outfield is playing straight up for Burris. Infield also straight up. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. So Burris strikes out for the second time today, but the Tigers tacked on one more run. They extend their lead to 5-2. 1 run on 2 hits and no errors, and 1 left on for Ouachita in the bottom of the third. It will go to the top of the fourth. Hermes still on the mound for Ouachita, who has just really settled in since giving up the home run to Kelly way back in the first inning. Has not allowed a hit since the home run, second batter of the game, and has retired 9 out of the last 10. So we'll see if he can keep things going here in the top of the fourth. It will be Heffley, Butterfield, and Smith. And if anyone gets on, Stoll for the Bisons here in the top of the fourth. One thing you love about college baseball, especially at the Division II level, is the pace. The pitchers get it and throw it. The batters step in the box and they're ready to hit, and we go quick in between innings. So here's Heffley stepping into the box. First pitch on the way is inside, ball one. There's the 1-0 from Hermes. Swung on and missed. Good fastball right there. Here's the 1-1 on the way. Fastball foul back to the screen. Make it really easy for the defense to play behind a guy like Hermes, who when he gets that ball, he's grabs it and he's ready to throw it right back. Here's the 1-2 on the way. Fastball is slide into right field, and that is long gone. Second home run of the day for the Bisons. This time it's Heffley playing long ball. That cuts the lead to 5-3. And that one was an absolute moonshot. That is Heffley's second home run on the year. That's the Tiger lead to 2. So now into the box, Butterfield. Grounded to third his first time up, breaking the ball a little bit high for ball one. Here's the 1-0. On tight, ball two. Line drive into left field. That's a base hit for Butterfield. Hermes got behind 2-0 in the count to Butterfield. A line drive into left field. Puts a runner on first with still no outs here in the top of the fourth inning. First pitch on the way, breaking ball, a little bit inside to Smith, who struck out back in the second inning. Tigers do have some action in that bullpen down the left field line as the 0-1's lined down the left field line. That one's going to go foul for strike two. Tigers have Bo Burson warming up in the bullpen. As the 0-2's on the way, a little bit high to Smith. Puts the count at 1-2. Pitch on the way, breaking ball, lined into center field, but right at Steen for the first out. Fortunate break right there. We'll have a visit at the mound. See if this is just a discussion or if the Tigers are going to make a move. This inning started with a leadoff home run by Harrison Heffley, well over the right field fence. Then a single to left field by Butterfield. And a line out by Smith right to the center fielder Steen. So the Tigers are going to stick with Hermes as Caleb Stoll steps into the box for Harding. So here's the set. First pitch on the way is a breaking ball. A little bit high, ball one. Here's the set. And the 1-0 on the way. In the dirt. Scooped up by McBride. Hermes behind on Stoll. Here comes the 2-0. Fastball line down the left field line past Reebok. That's going to go into the corner. Here's Butterfield. He's at third base as the relay throw is made to Sowell. But a double down the left field line for Stoll. Has runners at second and third for Harding. It'll bring up Brendan Parrott. Tigers are still going to stick with Hermes. One out, runners on second and third. Holding a 5-3 lead. First pitch on the way, fastball high for ball one. Here's the 1-0 on the way, breaking ball high for ball two. That's the third batter this inning that Hermes has gotten behind in the count 2-0. Time's called by Parrott. Once again, just a beautiful day for baseball here at Rab Rogers Field. Not a cloud in the sky. Big spot right here for Hermes. Here's the 2-0 on the way, and that one's up and in. Almost hit him. Burson seems to be warm in the bullpen for the Tigers. Here's the kick and the 3-0 right down the middle for strike one. So 3-1 the count to Parrott. Grounded to third. Back in the second inning as the 3-1's on the way in the dirt, ball 4. So a walk to Parrott. Loads the bases for the Bisons, and I think that's going to be it as Bo Burson will come into the game for the Tigers. Burson in a tight spot here, entering in the top of the 4th inning. Bases loaded, 1-out jam for the Tigers. Started once again with a leadoff home run by Heffley, then a single by Butterfield into left field, a line out to center by Smith, the lone out this inning. Then a double down the left field line by Stoll and a walk to Parrott has the bases loaded for Harding this inning. Burson checking into the game for the Tigers. 3 1/3 innings pitched with 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, and 7 hits given up in 2 appearances. He does have 1 start for the Tigers this year. We'll see if he can work out of this jam. Looking to preserve the lead for Ouachita. They lead 5-3 here in the top of the 4th. It will be coming up for Harding, Chris Witzke. He flew out to center field last inning. As he steps in the box, looking to do some damage here for the Bisons. First pitch on the way, a breaking ball drops in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 on the way, fastball swung on and missed. For strike 2. So Burson ahead in the count, 0-2. Strikeout right here would be huge. Want a strikeout or a double play. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Fastball high. Here's the set by Burson. 1-2 pitch, fastball fouled back and out of play. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Slide into right field. Mitchum is under it. He makes the catch. The runner tags from third. It is cut off by Kelly as the run does score. That makes it a 5-4 game. Also Stoll tagging up from second and heading to third. So 5-4 our score on the sac fly by Witzke. It'll bring up Grissom with runners on first and third, 2 outs. Tigers still leading 5-4. Here's the set by Burson. Fouled to the backstop. The Tigers could work out of this one and come away with the lead heading into the bottom of the 4th. It would be Massive. Pitch on the way. Change up, swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Burson. One strike away from getting out of this jam. Here's the set by Burson. 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The changeup works again for Burson. Great work for him coming in and getting out of the jam, only allowing the one run on the sac fly. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth with the Tigers still holding a 5-4 lead. Great work right there from Bo Burson. It will be Reebok, Steen, and McBride coming up for the Tigers when we get back from this break. We head to the bottom of the fourth, Tigers leading 5-4.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major, as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Back here at Rab Rogers Field, Tigers still holding a 5-4 lead. Good work from Bo Burson working out of a bases loaded one-out jam to preserve the lead for Ouachita heading into the bottom of the fourth inning. This is a 7-inning game as it's the back end of a doubleheader. So we'll head to the bottom of the fourth inning with Reebok, Steen, and McBride. If anyone gets on, Cole Kelly coming up for Ouachita. Reebok with a walk and a big single back in the second inning. So he's 1 for 1 this afternoon. Here's the pitch on the way. Low for ball one. One 0. Back to the screen for ball two. McCall still in there for the Bisons. Going to go to work on Reebok. Here's the 2-0. That one's back to the screen, so back-to-back pitches. Get away from McCall. Brings the count to 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. That one's outside, so a leadoff walk, 4 pitches, and a walk to Reebok. So 3 out of the 4 innings this afternoon for Ouachita in this second game of the doubleheader have resulted in a leadoff walk. That'll bring Steen up for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to the second baseman in the first inning and a walk back in the second. Reebok gets his lead from first. Here's the 1-0 on the way from McCall. Up and in, ball two. We'll have a conference at the mound here with McCall and Kelly. Steen will step back in. Here's the 2-0 from McCall. That one's high as well. Ball 3. So no strikes yet this inning. 7 pitches, 7 balls here in the bottom of the fourth from McCall. High and tight, ball 4. Back-to-back 4-pitch walks for the Tigers. They have runners on first and second, with Cade McBride coming up. Here's the set from McCall. First pitch to McBride on the way. Breaking ball, catches the outside corner for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Fastball high, ball 1. Runners on first and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch on the way, just catches the outside corner for strike 2. McBride 1 for 2 this afternoon. Flew out to right field in the first, singled back in the second. Tigers lead 5-4. 1-2 the count. Here's the set and the pitch from McCall outside, and a good stop there by Parrott behind the plate, holding the runners at first and second. Two-two pitch on the way. Fastball is driven into center field. Back goes Smith. He makes the grab. The runner tags from second. He'll be into third safely. Good base running there by Reebok. As McBride advances Reebok to third with 1 out. So first and third, 1 out after the fly out to center. Cole Kelly will be stepping in. Can't overstate that base running play right there from Reebok, how big of a play that was, tagging up and getting to third with only 1 out. If you're McCall, you're looking for the strikeout or the double play right here. One out. Pitch on the way outside for ball 1. Here's the set and the 1-0 on the way. Swung through by Kelly. Strike 1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There goes the runner from first. The pitch is outside. The throw is not in time as Steen swipes second base. So a big play there from Lewis Steen. That takes away the double play. Brings the count to 2-1 on Kelly, with 1 out still in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the set by McCall. 2-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball outside, 3-1. Blake Tubbs is on deck. For Ouachita. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed by Kelly. Runs the count full at 3-2. Three-two count, one out. Runners on second and third. Tigers lead 5-4 here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the set pitch on the way, fouled back. Kelly stays alive. Here's the set by McCall. Payoff pitch on the way. Fastball, grounded up the middle. It's stopped by the second baseman. One run scores. Here comes another to the plate. That one scores, and Kelly advances to second base on the base hit. What a job by Cole Kelly. Grounding that one up the middle, scoring 2 for Ouachita. It was a good play by the second baseman, Vandover, to keep that one in front and keep it on the infield. But nonetheless, 2 runs do score for Ouachita. It'll be a single for Kelly, and he'll advance to second base. Tigers now lead 7-4. Breaking ball is outside for ball 1. Once again, Tubbs walked in his first plate appearance, grounded out the second. Last inning, pitch on the way, fouled to the backstop, strike 1. Here's the set by McCall. Now he'll step off. Tigers lead 7-4 after the big base hit by Cole Kelly. The 1-1 swung on and missed. Kelly's going to head to third, though. And a good heads-up base running play right there as the ball got away from the catcher. A wild pitch, so Kelly will move up to third base. Still only 1 out, and the infield will be drawn in here for the Bisons. Did give Vandover an error that allowed Kelly to move up to second base after the single. Here's the pitch, but Tubbs fouled down the right field line. It'll drop out of play. So the count 1-2. Tigers looking to tack on one more run here with Kelly at third, leading 7-4. Here's the 1-2 outside. Good eye from Tubbs. Two-two pitch on the way. Breaking ball is popped up. The shallow right field. The catch is made. The runner tags. We're going to have a play at the plate. Here's the throw. He is safe at the plate. Kelly slides in safely off the sacrifice fly from Tubbs. Good piece of hitting to drive that run home. Off the sacrifice fly, it extends the Tiger lead to 4. 2 outs, nobody on, and Mitchum stepping in. Mitchum 1 for 2 with a double in the bottom of the third. Fastball outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. So far this afternoon, when you tally up game 1 and game 2, the Tigers have already put up 16 runs. 8 in game 1 and 8 here so far in game 2. Here's the set by McCall. 2-1 pitch on the way. High and tight for ball 3. Three-one pitch swung on and missed. Counts full at 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on here in the bottom of the 4th. Ball gets his sign. The payoff pitch is wide. Goes back to the backstop for ball 4. Mitchum draws the 2-out walk. And Schrader will step in for Ouachita. There is action in the Harding bullpen. I think the Bisons want to stick with McCall. Close out this inning. Pitch on the way, breaking ball. Floats in there for strike 1. Oh, 1. Good breaking ball, swung on and missed for strike 2. There goes the runner. McCall steps off, and the throw is high. Good base running by Mitchum. He caught McCall sleeping, and he swiped second base. McCall had time if he had stepped off right away to fire the ball into Vandover at second and grab Mitchum. Nonetheless, Mitchum comes up with a stolen base. The 0-2 pitch is grounded to the shortstop. He makes the tag on Mitchum, and that retires the side for Ouachita in the bottom of the 4th, but not before 3 runs scored after the Bisons cut the lead to 1 run, putting up 2 in the top of the 4th. Tigers respond with 3 of their own in the bottom of the 4th, push their lead up to 4 runs, now leading 8-4. So Burson will still be on the mound for the Tigers. He'll face Kelly, Vandover, and Heffley for the Bisons here in the top of the 5th. Burson did a great job in the top of the 4th, working out of a bases loaded 1-out jam, put in a tough spot, and he rose to the occasion. So here's Connor Kelly. He homered his first at-bat in the first inning, then lined the left field in the 3rd. Shows bunt, but takes a breaking ball for strike 1. Here's the set by Burson, the 0-1 on the way. Good changeup. We saw that a lot last inning when Burson came in. Another good one right there, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Burson. Breaking ball backs up, and they're going to call it strike 3. They backed up a little bit, but the umpire's been calling that pitch this afternoon. So Burson strikes out Kelly on 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. I'll bring in Vandover. He grounded to short in his first at-bat, then struck out back in the 3rd. First pitch from Burson, fastball right down the middle for strike 1. Gets his sign. Here's the set, the 0-1. Change up, half swing. Did he go? And he did. As they appeal down to the first base umpire, he did go for strike 2. Here's Burson, the 0-2 on the way, breaking ball inside for ball 1. Gets his sign, he's set. The 1-2 pitch on the way, breaking ball, and that's a beauty. Strike 3 called. A beautiful breaking ball right there from Burson. And that sits Vandover down, his 3rd strikeout, Burson's 3rd strikeout this afternoon. That'll bring Heffley in. He homered his last at-bat. Change up in the dirt, ball 1. Here's the set by Burson. The 1-0 on the way. Fastball high and away, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Curveball in the dirt, 3-0 on Heffley. Fastball on the outside corner. 3-1 count now on Heffley. Here's the pitch by Burson. Fouled down the first baseline, so we have a full count now, 3-2. Burson looks in, he gets his sign, he's set. The payoff pitch on the way. Fouled off by Heffley, we'll do it again. Here's the pitch by Burson. Breaking ball is outside, so Heffley walks. With 2 outs, David Butterfield will step in for Harding. Grounded to third, his first at bat, and last inning, singled to left field. There's a ground ball over to Reebok at third. He has it over to first in time to get Butterfield, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no errors. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. The Tigers still lead 8-4. We'll see who's going to be on the mound for the Bisons this inning. And that is number 26, Brent Sutherland of the Harding Bisons. He is 1-0 on the season, 1 appearance. 2 1/3 innings pitched with 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. Has not given up an earned run in those 2 1/3 innings pitched this season. So he'll get warmed up. for the Bisons as McCall's day is through for Harding. And it will be up for the Tigers, leading off Simmons Sowell, Cade Burris, Tyler Reebok, if anyone gets on, Lewis Steen for Ouachita. Ready to go here in the bottom of the fifth. Once again, Tigers lead 8-4. Harding grabbed the lead in the first inning on the two-run homer by Kelly. Then Ouachita responded right back in the bottom of the second with 4 runs. Another crooked number put up last inning with 3 runs in the bottom of the fourth. So here's the pitch to Sowell. It's outside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Side ball 2. Was on the inside corner, strike called. Sowell back in the second inning singled and then flew out to center in the third. So he's 1 for 2 on the day. One's in the dirt, ball 3. Sure, Ouachita would take another leadoff walk here in this one. They've already got 3 of them. Make it a 4th. The pitch from Sutherland, it's in at the knees for strike 2. Payoff pitch on the way. Foul tipped and out of the mitt of the catcher. So Sal hangs in there. Here's the 3-2 pitch on the way from Sutherland. Another foul. Back near the Tiger dugout. Here's the wind, the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back to the screen. A great at-bat right here from Simmons Sowell. Do it one more time. 3-2 pitch, and it hits Sowell in the back. The breaking ball slips out of Sutherland's hand. So Sowell will head over to first base on the hit by pitch. It's not a leadoff walk, but it might as well be, as Burris stepped up for Ouachita. Burris 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts and a walk on the day. First pitch on the way, he squares to bunt. It's fouled. Like he may have been trying to catch the Bison sleeping right there, squaring bunt at the last second. There's a check on Sal over at first. He's back safely. Here's the 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, just a tad bit low. Catcher Parrott really wanted that call. He sat there for quite a while trying to frame that one, but the umpire says it's a little bit low. Another check on Sal. He's back yet again. Here's the 1-1. And in. Ball 2. 2-1 pitch. It's a good count, the hit and run. Foul doesn't go, and the pitch is a strike. On the outside corner, evens the count at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And the dirt ball 3. We'll see again if the Tigers want to send Sal here. 3-2 count, no outs. Burris at the plate. Runner doesn't go, and the pitch is lined on the right field line. That's going to be a fair ball. It goes into the corner. Sal's on his way to third, as Burris is into second with a stand-up double. Tigers have runners at second and third with no outs. Looking to tack on some more here in the bottom of the 5th. Reebok will step in for Ouachita. He's 1 for 1 today with a single back in the second, a big 2-out, 2-strike single to extend the rally in the second, and 2 walks on the day as well. The infield will be drawn in for Harding, and they're going to go ahead and say we'll intentionally walk Reebok. So Reebok gets the intentional base on balls. He'll be at first base, and Steen will step in for the Tigers with a bases loaded, no out opportunity. The corners are in for Harding. The middle infielders are about halfway in. Here's the pitch to Steen, breaking ball in the dirt, ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. That by Sutherland, the 2-0 pitch. Fouled off to the left. Counts at 2-1. Sutherland's really got to come to him. Nowhere to put Steen. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tigers leading 8-4 here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the set. The 2-1 on the way. Breaking ball, and it hits Steen right in the hip. So he is going to go to first as that forces in a run. The Tigers extend their lead to 9-4. Sal's forced in. Everyone moves up a base. Second hit by pitch this inning. And now McBride will be up with bases loaded. Still nobody out. 9-4 lead for Ouachita. Here's action down in the Harding bullpen. 2 pitchers down there warming up. Can't see their number though, so we'll see if Harding wants to keep Sutherland in this game. It is Tyler Turner and Zach Billick in the bullpen warming up for Harding. So McBride coming up, bases loaded. Nobody out. Still the corners are in for Harding, with the middle infielders about halfway. First pitch on the way is a strike on the inside corner. Here's the set in the 0-1. Swung on and missed. It gets away from the catcher, but he tracks it down. Everyone stays put. 0-2 on McBride. Tigers really blow this thing open right here. The 0-2 pitch on the way, breaking ball. That drops in there. Strike 3 called on McBride. Good breaking ball from Sutherland for the first out of the inning. Now Cole Kelly will step in. He had a big base hit, grounded one up the middle. It was knocked down by Vandover at second, but still 2 runs scored for the Tigers. The bottom of the 4th. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Kelly, breaking ball low for ball 1. Here's the set. The pitch on the way is laced down the left field line. That one's going to be fair. It'll score 2 and probably 3. Everyone's going to score for the Tigers on the double by Cole Kelly. He has 5 RBIs on the afternoon, and that one will just about blow it open for the Tigers. They now lead 12-4, and still with a runner on second and 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. So Sutherland will stay in. It'll be Tubbs coming up for the Tigers. The first pitch is on the way. Inside, ball 1. Tigers holding an 8-run lead. 20 runs scored for Ouachita when you combine game 1 and game 2. Here's the 1-0, low. Runs the count to 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. Base hit into right field. We'll see if they want to send Kelly. They're going to hold him at third. Throw was cut off by Heffley. A good base hit right there from Tubbs. He's now 1 for 3 on the day. Mitchell will come up for the Tigers. Still only 1 out. Runners at first and third. See if Harding wants to make a pitching change. And they will. They'll bring in Tyler Turner, the senior pitcher for the Bisons. He has 1 appearance this season. Has not allowed a run. Only 1 inning pitched, but he does have 1 strikeout. So 1 appearance for Turner and only 1 inning pitched. He'll come into the game for Harding, as the Tigers have really blown this thing open this inning, and especially last inning as well. Tigers with 7 runs the past 2 innings. If you're just now joining us, Harding did grab the lead right off the bat in the first inning. A leadoff single by Chrisman, then a 2-run shot by Kelly gave the Bisons a 2-0 lead. Then the Tigers responded in the bottom of the second with a 4-run rally. A big 2-out base hit by Reebok gave the Tigers a 3-2 lead. Harding tacked on a couple more in the top of the 4th, cutting the lead to 1 for the Tigers with a home run by Heffley. But then in the bottom of the 4th, the Tigers score 3, and then here in this inning, a big double down the line by Cole Kelly has given the Tigers a 12-4 lead. Just a couple more pitches here for Turner. Get set to resume action here in the bottom of the 5th. Pretty good outing for Hermes. He settled down after the opening home run. Maybe got a little bit fatigued as the game went along, but again, a good job by Bo Burson coming in with a bases loaded 1-out jam back in the 4th inning, only allowing the Bisons to score 1 on the sacrifice fly and keep the Tigers in front and they haven't looked back since. So Mitchum will step in. Runners at first and third, 1 out. Tigers leading 12-4. First pitch on the way. It's fouled into the Tiger dugout for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch, that one is fly down the left field line. That's going to be out of play, I believe. No, the catch is, I believe, going to be made. No, they're going to say the ball was dropped. The ball was dropped down the left field line. It is a foul ball. If the catch had been made, Kelly would have been able to score easily from third base. The ball was dropped, so it is a foul ball. So the count's 0-2 on Mitchum. And here's the pitch. Ground ball through into left field. A base hit. That scores Kelly from third base. Tigers now lead 13-4. The bats are rolling for Ouachita this afternoon as they have runners on first and second. Schrader due up for the Tigers. Here's the set by Turner. Pitch on the way. That one's lined into left center field. A base hit. Runner at third will hold up. That's Tubbs. Had to make sure that the line drive got through. So had to hold up. See the line drive through. So he'll stay at third. Another single for the Tigers. They've battled around here in the bottom of the fifth. So Simmons Sowell will be back up for Ouachita. Hit by a pitch to lead off this inning. Still only 1 out. Here's the pitch to Sowell. That is in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 fouled back to the screen. Strike 2. Oh, and 2 the count on Sowell. Pitch is on the way. That one's lined into left field. Another base hit for Ouachita. They're going to send the runner from second. Might have a play at the plate. It's cut off. And the run scores. So Tubbs scores from third. Mitchum in from second on the single by Sowell. 15-4. Tigers with the lead. Your Coach Howard, you may be thinking, save some for tomorrow. Up 15-4 here in the bottom of the fifth. So here's Burris. Breaking ball on the inside corner for strike 1. Burris 1 for 3, had a big double last inning. As the pitch is on the way outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-1 on the way from Turner. Change up. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitt for strike 2. Here's the kick and the 1-2 on the way. It's in the dirt. Runners will hold at first and second. 2-2. Down the right field line, it'll land foul. Burris stays alive. Runners at first and second. One out, 2-2 the count. Already 7 runs in this inning for Ouachita. Here's the pitch. It's grounded to the shortstop. He's charging in. Throw over to first is past the first baseman, Heffley, and it goes to the screen. 1 run scores. They're going to try to score another. Here comes the throw to the plate. It is not in time as there was an obstruction called. The pitcher got into the way of Sowell, that is. So 2 runs score on the error by the shortstop Kelly, and Burris will end up at second base with Reebok stepping in for the Tigers. Still only 1 out. Ouachita now with a 17-4 lead. First one on the way to Reebok is on the outside corner. Good breaking pitch for strike 1. Harding coming into the day undefeated on the season at 4-0. Ouachita already with the win in game 1 and up 17-4 here in game 2. Here's the 0-1 in the dirt. Evens the count at 1-1. It is the second error that the Bisons have committed today. One on Vandover, the second baseman, the other on Kelly, shortstop. Here's the 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed by Reebok. Boy, does he take a big cut or what? That's how you nearly lead the nation in home runs, with a swing like that. Here's the set by Turner. The 1-2 on the way outside. Here's the 2-2. Foul territory and out of play. Flied down the left field line. Here's the 2-2 pitch outside, runs the count full. Harding can't buy an out this inning. Down is full to Reebok with 1 out and a runner on second. Here's the pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. Reebok thought it was a little bit low, but it's going to be strike 3 called. There's the second out of the inning. Already 9 runs in, and Steen looking to make it 10 here, with Burris standing at second base. Here's the pitch by Turner. Check swing, but they'll say that Steen went around for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Up and in. Ball 1. One pitch. Breaking ball, flied into left field. Catch is made by Chrisman, but not before a massive inning for the Tigers. 9 runs scored in the bottom of the fifth. They hold a 17-4 lead headed into the top of the sixth. So we're going to take a break before the top of the sixth. Burson will still be on the mound for the Tigers when we come back.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
And we're back here from Rab Rogers Field, just getting set for the top of the sixth inning. The Tigers leading the Bisons 17-4 after a 9-run bottom of the fifth. It'll be Bo Burson still on the mound for the Tigers. He's done great work since coming in the top of the fourth inning. He'll be set to face Smith, Stoll, and Parrott for the Bisons. If anyone gets on, it'll be Witzke for Harding here in the top of the sixth. Smith stepping in, struck out in the top of the second, lined out to the center fielder in the fourth. Burson with 3 strikeouts already on the afternoon as that one's flied into center field. Steen's under it. He makes the grab for out number 1. One pitch, 1 out for Ouachita. Stoll now in for Harding. Flew out the left and doubled back in the fourth. On the ground to third, a diving play by Reebok. He's up over to first. The scoop in time by Kelly. What a play there from Reebok to his left diving. And a good play by Kelly on the other end. Getting ready for the hop off the turf. He nabs it, and Stoll is retired. Barrett now up for Harding. Grounded to third, back in the second. First pitch on the way. Fastball a little bit high, ball 1. One 0 pitch by Burson, fouled back to the screen. Here's the set, the 1-1 on the way inside. Here's the set, the 2-1 on the way. Grounded up the middle. Up and over to first in time. As Sowell makes the play. Quick inning there. 1, 2, 3 for Burson. As he's done an outstanding job coming in for the Tigers in relief. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth. It will be McBride, Kelly, and Tubbs for the Tigers. See who the pitcher is for Harding. I believe it will be number 13, Clay Burnett, into the game for the Harding Bisons. He has pitched 1 inning on the year in 1 appearance, 1 walk, no strikeouts for Harding. Burnett is a sophomore from Tullahoma, Tennessee. Last year, Burnett had 1 save with a 4.5 ERA over 4 appearances. Once again, it will be McBride, Kelly, Tubbs, and Mitchum up for the Tigers this inning. Unless we have some substitutions, what I think we might have. I believe we have a pinch hitter right here, number 27, Hayden Childers. Up for the Tigers. Good to see him get some action here this afternoon. He'll step in against Burnett. First one's all down the left field line and out of play. The 0-1 pitch to Childers. Now back to the screen, 0-2. The 0-2 pitch is outside for ball 1. Here's the line, and the 1-2 from Burnett is flown down the left field line and out of play. Seventeen to 4, Tigers with the lead, bottom of the 6th. Here's the 1-2 to Childers. Ball 2. Two on the way, breaking ball. Foul ball. Sneaks through the screen. Pitch on the way, breaking ball. Another foul ball. Good at bat here from Childers. Here's the 2-2. Change up swung on and missed. For out number 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Pinch hitter here for the Tigers yet again. It'll be Jackson Cheney. Up for the Tigers. Freshman infielder. First pitch to Cheney's in there for a strike. The 1's line back to the screen. So Burnett in the driver's seat, up 0-2. Here's the 0-2 to Cheney, way outside. One-two pitch line down the left field line. That's going to go into the corner. Cheney around first on his way to second. He'll be in there with a stand-up double. Good piece of hitting right there. Cheney behind in the count 1-2. Lines one into the corner for a double. Another pinch hitter for the Tigers. Jared Free. Free, the junior outfielder for the Tigers. First pitch to him's way high for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Free, foul to the screen. Evens the count at 1-1. Here's the set by Barnett, the 1-1 on the way, breaking ball. That's on the outside corner for strike two. Here's the 1-2 pitch. The breaking ball, high and wide. Two is fouled back to the screen. Do it one more time. Pitch on the way from Burnett. Slide into left. Out goes the shortstop. In comes the left fielder. It's going to drop in for a base hit right in the middle of no man's land. As Chrisman and Kelly, excuse me, were converging on it. Just fell right in between them, though, for a base hit. That'll bring Judd Arrington up for Tigers, another pinch hitter. First one to him's way outside for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. Here's the 1-1 to Arrington. Breaking ball. That'll drop in there for strike two. Another pinch hitter on deck for the Tigers. It'll be Kirkendall. Zach Kirkendall on deck for Washita as that one's fouled out of play. Here's the set pitch on the way inside. Runners will stay put. Almost hit Arrington. Counts now 2-2. Here's the set by Burnett. The 2-2 on the way. Outside for ball 3. Count is full. Here's the set. Payoff pitch on the way. Inside for ball 4. So Zach Kirkendall stepping in for Ouachita. Freshman outfielder. Bases loaded, 1 out for the Tigers. Tigers have had the bats rolling all afternoon. You talk about game 1 and game 2. 17 runs here in the back end of the doubleheader. One's outside for ball 1. And 1 the count. That one's in the dirt. Count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch on the way. Outside ball 3. Nowhere to put Kirkendall. Bases loaded, 1 out. Three and 1 the count. Foul ball down the left field line, so count is full with 1 out, bases loaded here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch, fouled off. Here's the wind and the payoff pitch on the way. Ground ball to the second base. They'll flip for 1 at first, and that's all they'll get as the run scores from third. That's Cheney scoring from third. And they called interference, they called interference on Arrington at second base, so they're going to give the double play to the Bisons, and that will end the inning. So 1 run scored. No runs scored for the Tigers that inning. It's still 17-4. And Burson will head out to the mound. Looking to finish this one off for Ouachita. It will be Witzke, Chrisman, Kelly, and Vandover for Harding here in the top of the 7th. We're going to finish this one off for the Tigers. So Witzke steps in. First pitch on the way is a ground ball to the second baseman. Up and over to first. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the top of the 7th. set by Burson. First one is outside to Chrisman. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for Burson. Just a bit outside. Three one pitch on the way. That one's a strike. Full count pitch on the way. Outside, he walked him. Chrisman draws the walk. Kelly coming up for the Bisons. Here's the first pitch, breaking ball. High for ball 1. The 2-0 is fouled out of play. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball up the middle off the glove of Sowell. It'll send Chrisman to third. On the single by Kelly. The runners at first and third for the Bisons. With Vandover stepping in. First pitch from Burson's a breaking ball inside. The breaking ball high. Two-0, on and foul away. Two one is flown into the left center field gap. It's going to be caught by Steen as he slides to the ground. The run will score from third. Make it a 17-5 game. Sacrifice fly for Vandover. Good play from Steen in the outfield. So the Bisons down to their last out. It's Heffley stepping in, looking to extend the game. Runner goes from first. He'll be in safely. Stolen base for Kelly. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball over to Sal at first. He backhand it over to first, and it is in time. Good play by Sal and a good scoop over at first base. And that's the ball game. The Tigers come away with a big 17-5 victory over the Harding Bisons behind 17 runs scored. 9 of those coming in the 5th inning. What an offensive performance this afternoon by the Tigers. You look at the game, you have Cole Kelly with 5 RBIs. For the Tigers, as well as Bo Burson coming up big in relief for Ouachita, only allowing 1 earned run and having a great game, especially in that 4th inning, getting out of that big bases loaded 1-out jam. I want to thank the Game 2 crew here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. Producer Matthew Branch on cameras. We have Katie Hatchett and Mary Gillespie, Chris McQuiston. Also, thanks to Alex Rowe and Hannah Hickman for helping earlier with Game 1 today. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to have an interview with Coach Luke Howard coming up for you here shortly. Once again, the Tigers come away with a big victory over the Harding Bisons, 17-5 here at Rab Rogers Field. Hey, so I'll put on this other.
Getting directions to Ouachita Baptist University. And back here from Rab Rogers Field, once again, the Ouachita Tigers coming up with a 17-5 victory over the Harding Bisons here in Game 2. Just about set to talk with Coach Luke Howard here in just a minute. But what a job, again, for the Ouachita Tigers, especially in Game 1. You talk about an 8-3 victory over Harding. And once again, Harding coming into the night undefeated at 4-0. Ouachita giving them their first 2 losses of the season. First 2 losses of the season, both of them conference losses, so a big job by Ouachita here this afternoon. And I think we're just about set to have Coach with us. Coach, can you hear me? All right, Coach, it's Preston Crowder here. Thanks for joining us once again. Great job today coming ahead with the doubleheader sweep. The first game 8-3 over the Harding Bisons, then 17-5 in the second one. Just a great offensive performance from in both games for both your teams. A combined 25 runs in both games. Got to be proud of that. I think the microphone's on. I'm just trying to get that set.
We're good?
And now we're good. There we go.
Good to go?
Yes, sir. Good to go. So, Coach, just once again, 17-5 victory in Game 2, 8-3 victory in Game 1. 25 runs put up by your offense in total today. That's got to be a big confidence booster.
Big confidence booster, especially after the weekend we had last weekend. Rough weekend. Can't ask for our guys to come out any better than they did today. We've been preaching this week to just be the aggressor out there, and I would say our team did that today.
And you talk about Harding coming into tonight's game 4-0 on the season. It's also got to be a big confidence booster as well, beating a good team. Not only did you put up a lot of runs, you did it against a really good team, handing Harding their first 2 losses of the season.
Yeah, I got a lot of respect for Doc McGahey and how he runs his program, and anytime you could beat a quality opponent, it's a good day for the Tigers.
And looking at Game 2, really it was a big spot. You guys were up 5-3. Harding had the bases loaded and 1 out in the 4th inning. You brought Bo Burson on to get you out of that jam. He did a good job not only getting you out of that jam, only allowing 1 run on the sacrifice fly that inning, but also getting you out of that jam and then moving on to the rest of the game, doing a great job at shutting down the game and closing out the victory for you guys.
Huge job by Bo. You know, Bo's been used as a starter since he's been here, and he's struggled a little bit finding his way here early in the season, and I just looked at him and said, I believe in you more than anything. And what a huge spot for a guy to come in and really hasn't just had, might be his first relief appearance he's had since he's been here. So big spot for him to come in right there and pick our team up.
And then you talk about Cole Kelly, also 5 RBIs for you. He had a couple of big hits, a big one in that 4th inning, the single up the middle, and then a big one in the 5th inning as well. He did a great job coming up big in the clutch late in that game.
Yeah, I just gave Cole our player of the game in the locker room. I mean, those are the type of guys I want to go to war with. Start out 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Didn't look good at all, but he's a fighter. It's the kind of guys we want.
Well, Coach, once again, congrats on the 2 victories today. Good luck tomorrow, and thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Once again, everyone, the Ouachita Tigers coming up with a 17-5 victory over the Harding Bisons here this afternoon. They come up with an 8-3 victory in Game 1. 17-5 victory in Game 2. Be sure to be back with us tomorrow afternoon as the Tigers will look to come up with another victory over Harding here at Rab Rogers Field. So, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Once again, the Tigers with a 17-5